Look at the flowers, they're so fluffy and cute. They don't look so good on camera, it's too bright for the camera.
You want to do this, right?
Yeah, but it's actually very fuzzy. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Dear plant lovers, welcome to a visually spectacular episode that will nourish curious minds and stretch boundless imaginations. In this unique botanical adventure, we tour a top-secret plant garage in Taiwan where thousands of rare and exotic plants live. Within these walls, a treasure trove of botanical wonders unfold. Some of these plants are so rare that their species names have yet been published. Here, the focus lies on the captivating beauty of Gesneriads and limestone plants living in a completely artificial environment. Prepare to be flabbergasted by the huge array of beautiful rare begonias that greet us at every turn. Our knowledgeable host, Alvin, graciously invites us into this sanctuary. With passion and expertise, he unveils the stories behind each plant, sharing the regions where they were originally found. Alvin also shares bite-sized pieces of care instructions and troubleshooting that we can apply to our own collections. Our journey begins indoors, where we traverse through unusual plant microclimates that are 100% artificially created. Then, in the second half of the video, we take you outside to admire the plants that thrive in the gorgeous but sometimes unforgiving subtropical climate of Taiwan. It is crucial to acknowledge that these plants are nurtured with utmost devotion, studied meticulously, and propagated responsibly with a deep commitment to their conservation. We stand here today honored and fortunate to have gained access to this underground operation, and for that, we extend our heartfelt gratitude to our gracious host who preferred to remain anonymous.
I'm Alvin, and we are right now in Taiwan. And actually, I'm an enthusiast of begonias and also Gesneriads and also a lot of tropical plants. This is one of my hybrids I really like.
Okay, so there's only one or two?
This is only one. There's only one to be like this, and it's got some clones.
And you don't have a name for this yet?
I still didn't name it because I think it could be better.
So you're trying to improve on this hybrid even more than it is before?
Yep.
Oh man, I already love this as it is. My gosh, it's so beautiful.
Yeah. There's a dark one. There's another hybrid I made. Do you like it?
Yeah, I love it. I mean, is it difficult to hybridize begonias?
It depends on the timing and also which section they belongs to. Yeah.
Yeah, and then have you named that one yet?
Yes, I named that Alvin's Revenge.
Alvin's Revenge.
Yeah, my revenge.
All right. Who are you revenging against, if I may know?
No, it's because this is a joke to one of my friends. Also, we like plants. This is a joke to him.
Okay.
Yeah. Here, it is really 不知道怎么形容它.
Fuzzy?
This is a fuzzy begonias, you see? You may touch it.
I can tell how fuzzy it is just by looking at it.
This is Begonia lockeii. This is from northern Vietnam. Oh, and here you will see there is a little bit succulent begonias right here. It's called Kingiana. It is from the Malaysian peninsula.
Interesting. And by the way, we should also mention that these are living indoors fully. It's getting semi-outdoor temperature, humidity in Taiwan.
For this place, these begonias like high air ventilation, and also it doesn't need to be very stuffy environment. Yeah. They could be in their wild environment. Sometimes it will be arid, a little bit dry, so they need not to be always keep very wet.
And that's an interesting remark because a lot of people, especially Westerners, they think that begonias are very humidity living, they're terrarium plants, but I have killed so many begonias in high humidity and heat.
It's because begonias can be divided into more than 40 sections.
Okay.
That is a very big family, around more than 2,000 species, only for species. So for this one, these begonias like to be a little bit dry.
Okay, so the ones that we see specifically in this area, I mean, grown here are grown in that condition that you mentioned. Subtropical.
For these begonias, they are native to the southern China, to Vietnam, the 中南半岛叫什么？ No.
The
Indochina. All of these species will come from the Indochina and the southern China. Yeah.
interesting.
And most of these in the wild they will grow on the limestone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they are not really grow on the ground.
So that's why they like it a bit dry. And here you have them growing semi-hydro.
Yeah.
Very draining.
But they will grow in the medium is very porous.
yeah.
Yeah, very rocky.
Yeah.
Especially it better to be alkaline.
Oh, alkaline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's two species. For this one, this is from New Guinea. This is Begonia babinifida, and for that one, this is from Philippines. This is called Begonia polynoensis. Polyno is an island of Philippines, and I believe these two species would belong to the same section. That's Bitamani or something. Yeah, and they was very pinnate leaves.
Very beautiful. They look like a little, very shrubby, and this one looks like Selagin.
A little bit like a shrub.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's really peculiar. But the flowers are definitely
A begonia. And we will see here is a very amazing species of begonia. Its name is Begonia Qingyipongia. Qingyipong is a begonia scientist. He is also quite famous in the botany in Taiwan. He found this new species when he has a expedition in Philippines. And right here, here is another begonia species from Guangxi. I really like it. It is called Begonia umbriculifera. Beautiful. But it got a very rhizomatous stems. I not really like this stem, but for the leaves are really amazing.
Okay. What's wrong with the stems? I mean, this looks like it's easy to propagate from, no?
It won't stay in the pot.
Oh, it'll reach out
regularly. Yeah,
okay.
I don't like this.
Yeah.
But that one
It's
is
beautiful. I was looking at that.
there's another new species that found recently. It's called Begonia lavata, and in the Chinese name is actually an animal we found in Taiwan. You see, this is another palmate begonia. This is from Guangxi. This fungi.
Yeah, beautiful.
This is palmate, and when in some special angle, you will see this a little bit bluish.
It comes out like this, a new leaf, very cute, and then they become that.
Yeah, this is a mature leaves. It is juvenile.
So nice when the leaves transform. There's actually a lot of really interesting begonias around here, and unfortunately we cannot show you all of them.
Yeah, nearby your home. Yeah, this is from Borneo.
Oh, that's actually beautiful.
This is Begonia chlorosticta.
Chlorosticta. Actually, the new leaf is also very cute.
Yep.
Is it difficult for you here? From this tropical.
I found that it is quite. Sometimes it will rot. This is not a really good growing plants in Taiwan. Yeah, but he did it very well.
He did a good job taking care of them.
This is Begonia amphioxus.
Beautiful.
I think this is very common.
It's become common now. It used to be very rare or sought after.
It is native to Kuching.
Okay, near Malaysia.
Yeah, Malaysia, Kuching. Oh, for this one, it is called Borneoensis. Borneoensis.
Yeah.
No, I have no idea what this begonia. It should be from New Guinea. But this type of begonia.
This is extremely shiny. My gosh.
Really dark.
Yeah, very dark and shiny.
Glossy. Okay, and this is recently published species is called Begonia promethea.
Beautiful.
See, a very velvet surface.
Is it the same? Are they all?
Oh, no, they are the same. You see, when it is small, there is no pigment on the leaves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quite nice. This is like this is a cane begonia.
Cane?
Is it cane or is it like a...
we won't use cane type, or I would say it's rhizomatous.
Rhizomatous.
But we won't use this kind of
terms
to define those species.
Can you tell me how do you, because most of the most basic and beginner type collectors well, categorize begonias as like cane, rex, or whatever. But of course, you have mentioned before that, rex is actually a species.
I would divide them scientifically. Scientifically, there's 40 sections of begonias.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Yeah.
And they're categorized by the
By their
flowers.
flowers or a lot of morphology.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We won't have time to deep dive into that in
Yeah.
this episode.
It's too much. Actually, for this same species, which is endemic to southern Taiwan, it's called Begonia austro-taiwanensis. Yeah. A very beautiful species. I think this is the most beautiful species that native to Taiwan.
Are there many from Taiwan?
You may only find it in only few places. Actually, this species right now is March. It is still dormant in the wild. But if you keep it inside a box something or in a greenhouse, it will become the dormancy phase.
Interesting. So normally in the wild, it would go back into almost nothing.
Yeah, and they will shoot
back.
around June to July something.
And ready.
Oh, do you remember that we mentioned about the Rex begonia? Actually, Rex begonia is describing a group of plants which is variegated something. The leaf is really beautiful, but the Rex, I mean the term actually is come from a species which is Begonia rex, and this is the original species right here. You see is still very small, but it is the original Rex begonia.
Yeah. So a lot of the begonias are actually hybridized from this one plant, and those are what we generally in the market call Rex begonia.
And we would just simply say that's kind of begonia is Rex.
Okay.
And actually, there's a lot of species. They are hybrid together, like Santina something, but Rex is the most famous one. Yeah. And
Okay.
you will see there's a lot of another begonias right here. This the famous iridescent begonias is Begonia pavonina. You will see the blue.
Oh yeah, my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's the one that made Instagram explode.
Yeah.
Everyone's like,
It has come from Malaysia, the Cameron Highland. You see this begonia. Yes, this is begonia.
That's a begonia.
This is Begonia bogneri. It's from Madagascar.
Ooh, and it's worth mentioning to the audience that we're in a temperate room here now, where it's constantly cold. So this is for plants that kind of like it a little
It's
bit more
very
chilly.
nice. You see, there's a lot of cute nepenthes right here.
Yes.
Hello, say hello to this
Cute.
picture. Nepenthes naga. The lip is so sexy. And also it's so sticky.
Oh yeah. It's huge.
Oops.
Yeah, so these are all like Highlander type nepenthes, I think, because they probably like it a bit more cold.
They are living in a very nice environment. You see, there's Begonia Terrio alba. It's really like little greenhouse environment. You see, there's a lot of leaves right here, and grows very well.
Do you know where it's from though, this one?
Oh, the Terrio alba is from Mexico. Right here. Oh my goodness. It's Begonia Goetheii. Goetheii. Oh, it's a German name.
But it's not from Germany, right?
It's from Brazil. It's actually from Brazil.
Yeah, it's very crinkly leaves, my gosh.
It needs a very cool environment to do. It is Begonia variegata. If I didn't make it wrong, it's variegata. And it is Scapigera. Begonia scapigera from Africa.
It's actually very pretty. Is it velvety? Yeah, oh my god, it feels really good to the touch. It's really good.
It produces yellow flower.
Yeah. I think it's worth mentioning to the audience also that a lot of the plants here are managed in self-watering or in these setups. So the caretaker literally only spends like a few hours a week to take care of everybody. So
I couldn't make
they
it.
need help.
I couldn't make it.
All right, okay, just hold it like this for a while and I'll just,
See,
what
this
is this?
Beautiful Pichia.
Pichia.
Pichia. I remember this comes South America. Pichia.
Yeah.
Very cute. Gesneriads.
Beautiful leaves, but my god, look
Yeah.
at the flowers, they're so fluffy and cute. they don't look so good on camera. It's too bright for the camera.
You want to do this, right?
Yeah, but it's actually very fuzzy. Yeah, it was, oh my gosh, it's
So
cute.
cute.
My gosh, and there's something beautiful here.
Oh, this
too.
is Petrocosmia. Cryptantha something. Cryptantha, yeah.
Very rosette,
It's,
my gosh.
it's from China.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry, okay, you're like stuck in.
I stuck it.
Yeah, are you? Can you push your way up? Yeah. There's a lot of interesting pinguicula here, but we're not going to dedicate too much time on them. Feel free to pause the video if you see something interesting that you want to look at.
This is the most special one right here.
Why is that one special to you?
Red flower.
The red flower?
There's
Because
not much species of pink, but it's in red.
yeah,
And also for that one.
the lavender
That's
flower. back
sakura
there.
like flower.
Okay. But there's some interesting ones here, like this one's like really, really, really glittery, very, very shimmery. And then
Exquisite.
there's some that are like really interesting shape. Like this one here, if you look at it up close, it's actually it looks like a pine cone. It's really, really, but everything is flowering here. That means that they're probably very happy in here. Or very sad.
Yeah,
Sometimes
see.
plants flower when they're sad.
Hey, you see, it's
that's
a
it.
flower right here.
Yeah, they flower so close.
They just flower on the
The
leaves.
leaves. But yeah, this room is actually pretty chilly, so I guess this is the kind of environment.
I want
that-
to live in here. It's so cool. Oh, you will see there are some melastome right here. For this one, the leaf, you see the leaf is really big. It looks like a watermelon. It is a new species published recently. It is called flabbergasted Raja. Yeah, Raja.
Okay.
And the other one is called Li Yai. And the one in the back with very fuzzy. But here is Charolena. Oh, but this one is from South America, and these are Asian species. It's
But
Sonorilla.
all Melatostema.
Yeah, you see the flower?
Okay.
A really melastome flower.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, this one is a very silvery leaf.
Yeah.
It's actually from Hong Kong.
Oh.
Yeah. This is dry, Primalina dryas angustifolia. You see it. It's only found behind a waterfall in Hong Kong.
Sounds like it would be very fussy as a houseplant.
Primalina labrosa. See, there is a very roughy lips. And it is for these two species, they are from Guangdong.
Ah, I see.
Lovely orchids right here. This is from the genus Pyrothallus. The inflorescence is come from the leaf.
That's very
It's
unique.
on the leaf. It is a very big genus, but most of the species of these orchids are really small.
Oh yeah, that's the very orchid flower.
And these South American orchids, like I remember this from they come from the Choco, so they love the very temperate environment. Yeah,
I see.
this Anthurium splendidum. It needs a very stable environment.
I see it. Let me see. Is it like a vining? Oh no, it's not really vining, is it?
Yeah, but it should be very big leaves like this and very bullets.
So it'll be like maybe 4 to 5 times bigger than this.
Yeah.
And rounder, you said, will it?
Yep. This another Primalina Huangyai. Huang. It's
yellow.
Named after one of my friends from Guangxi.
It smells really weird. I don't know if I like it.
It smells. I like the smells. Yeah,
I mean, it's gentle. I mean, it's very grass-like.
a little bit like honey, but a little bit like honey. Yeah, it's Mycomovalia vietnamensis. Yeah,
Beautiful.
it's really easygoing,
Oh, okay.
very easygoing, and with a very decent flower, a really big purple flower. Oh, see, this is very velvet.
Oh my God, beautiful.
This is another weird Gesneriads from Guangxi. Let me think. This is Pseudochirita guangxiensis. Something. Yeah.
Cute. And even the stem is like really fuzzy.
Really fuzzy.
Was it like grown in a cold place to develop such
It
a?
got a big rhizome in the pot in the soil.
Yeah.
But when I see it in the wild, it was grown on limestone too.
Ah,
Yeah.
interesting. Very shimmery.
Oh, for this one, this is a recently published species that is from Sumatra. This is Begonia arachnoides something. And this is another Vietnamese begonia species. It's called circularis. It's got a really like ring like pigments on the leaves, and it is very big.
Nice.
What is it? It is tigrina. It is Begonia tigrina. It's from Malaysia Peninsula. Yeah.
So, this one?
New species, not yet published.
Oh.
It's from Vietnam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But who gets to publish this in this case? Like if it's found and no one's really published it or named it?
We just know that it's found from Vietnam a few years ago, but still it is still nobody do some scientific research on it. Yeah,
Okay.
so we don't know what it is. But like this is another new published begonias is from Vietnam, northern Vietnam. It's called Eretocarpa, which means the fruit is erect.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
There seems to be a lot of cool begonias coming from Vietnam.
Yeah, the northern, the whole Vietnam, the whole Indochina. Oh, you think the whole leaf is silver?
Yeah.
This is a special clone that I found it in Guangxi. This is a special clone of Primalina tribracteata. And the whole leaf is white, and you see there's another. It's full green leaves in outside. Yeah, these
So you said clone, what does that mean?
different clones.
Okay,
To
there's
make
different
you see
variation.
a lot of variation in the wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the light is not enough, so the flowers are stuck inside
Yeah,
the
they're
leaves.
just stuck in between.
Yeah, it's okay. Never mind.
Yeah, but the leaves is very sturdy and hard. I was surprised. Something this frilly, it's very hard.
Dirty. Oh, it's easily to damage.
Oh, because it's so sturdy that you just
Yeah, too
and
sturdy.
it's done.
So I don't want to pick it up.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm rolling.
Oops. Oh, it's another really interesting begonias. You see, there's a lot of
Yeah.
little hills, little
Yeah. let me come
little
to the
mountains
side.
on leaves. So its scientific name is Montaniformis.
Okay.
Yep.
Beautiful.
A lot of small hills on the
Oh
leaves.
my gosh, yes, and there's kind of iridescence on it too.
A little bit iridescence. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And it looks a little bit dark when you had it in a tank. It looks like it's almost black leaves, but yeah, it's interesting.
But it is a very slow growing begonia.
Okay.
Really slow growing.
All the most beautiful things are slow growing.
Real. Okay. You see these two beautiful guys? Okay, and both are same species from. They are from the boundary of China and Vietnam. It's called Sino-Vietnamica, which means China and Vietnam.
Because it's found in both China and Vietnam.
in the border.
And the fuzziness you can really see from
See
the
the
side.
you see the filament is
Super cute.
in purple, red.
Yeah.
You want to see how we always propagate begonias, like just leaf cutting.
Yeah.
Oh, and this is begonia nix. It's from Borneo.
And you even stuff moss over this.
Yeah, you just use sphagnum moss, just place on the leaves, and the new shoots will just come from the
Yeah, but isn't this covering where the new leaf is coming from?
so the new shoot will just come from the wounds.
Yeah.
And you will see.
But if you bury this with moss, wouldn't that smother the babies? The baby have nowhere to come out? Or
No, they will find their way.
they'll find their way.
Yep.
Interesting. And
They'll
it's
find their way.
pretty wet. Interesting.
It should be wet. Yeah,
Okay.
it should be 100%, or they will drought. Oh, I think it is something you may interested.
Very cute.
Really peculiar.
You don't like it.
A little bit looks like
Eyeballs.
eyeballs
Staring
I don't-
back at you.
It's so disgusting. It is called Corytoplectus kutukuensis. Kutuku is a place in Ecuador, something. Yeah, Ecuador. South America.
Actually, it's a beautiful leaves.
It's beautiful. You see, it's a little Gesneriads from South America. It's a little flowers.
Beautiful.
This I forgot its genus name. As we meant Nautectocollis. Nautectocollis something. Yeah.
Beautiful. And this is like propagating away. I guess there's many clumps.
Yeah, it need not to leaf cutting. You just got a lot of shoots.
So just from leaf cutting, right?
No,
No,
need not to.
no need not. So you just, or they just make their own clumps like this.
Yeah, you have clumps. You have clumps naturally.
Cute.
Very cute flowers.
Very cute. Cute for terrariums too. They have such vibrant colors.
Oh, I like to use this one for terrarium actually. Okay, this is an unknown species from Vietnam. Oh, I have no idea what it is, but I just know it's from Vietnam. Another endemic fern of Taiwan that is called Pyrosia polydactyla.
This little thing that's furry, that's it, right?
It's really furry.
This is
It's really
baby
furry.
leaf,
The
right?
whole genus of this Pyrosia is furry. But this may be the only species with the palmate leaves.
Very cute. They unroll like this.
Yeah, and the other species is only single leaves.
Okay. Are there many ferns in Taiwan, on the island of Taiwan?
Over 600.
Very
There are over
diverse.
600 species. This is another endemic arroys of Taiwan, and it is from Lanyu. Lanyu is an outlier island of nearby Taiwan, and it is called Gesneriads cotoensis.
Beautiful, my gosh, to get the marking.
Gesneriads.
Is it difficult, do you know, in your experience, to care for?
I have these plants for many years actually, but it won't do really well in a very cold winter.
It won't.
You better place it in a warmer place, but it's fine.
But
because Lanyu is a quite tropical place in even in winter, so it won't be very cold.
I'm assuming southern part of Taiwan, right?
Yep,
wonder
really south.
I wonder if they will do well in like tropical.
It's very close to Philippines.
I see.
Yeah. And in Philippines, there's also some similar species of this. Similar species. And here you see there's a lot of asarum. These are not arrows. Don't think they are
I thought
arrows.
they were.
You see?
Are these all the same type species, or are they different? Different markings?
Actually, it is only 2 or 3 species. Actually, if you come to Taipei, you may go to Yangmingshan. It is an Asarum titonensis. It's native to Yangmingshan. I actually did visit Yangmingshan, and it is in my personal travel vlog, which I'm gonna link up above. Feel free to check that out after you've seen this video. Oh, and you see it's flowering. See it flower?
It's got very ugly flower. It looks like chicken
Hey,
droppings.
it is very cute. Don't you see it? Very, very cute.
Yeah.
Actually, it is mimicking some mushroom.
Oh, I thought it was bird poop. Trying to mimic bird poop.
Made the mushroom
Yeah. Some of them are
for
beautiful.
pollination.
Some of them are beautiful, like this one. We were informed by the owner later on that there were at least 5 species of asarums in this entire pile. Personally, I think they are each very unique and beautiful in its own right. But there's this one that stood out to me. It is so classic, so shiny, and it's got almost a hexagonal pattern on the leaves. It's called the Asarum yayamanse from Japan. Oh, you see, there's another species. Yeah, and the flower is very different than this one.
From Cha-Tian-san. You see the flower is different. It's
Oh my
yellow
gosh.
green.
And they grow so close to the ground. This is really weird. The pollinator must be.
If you found it in the wild, they will grow. The stem grows very deep in the soil.
Interesting. Do you know what the pollinator is for this?
Pollinator.
Yeah, what is that?
A very small little flies.
Okay.
Yep, a very little flies. I forgot its name. It's actually names.
Beautiful. I wonder how this will do also in a I would think like in my own environment, would this even survive?
I
Yangmingshan
don't think it could survive because but actually they were quite popular in Japan.
Yeah, because you guys have very similar climate.
Yep.
And maybe they can also
they got a lot of species. Maybe 20 or 30 species in Japan. Yeah.
Oh, they do have their own native species of
Yep.
this.
This is the Xylotum. Xylotum. It is related to fern, but not a real fern. They have their own family, their own group. Then it is actually not fern.
And it's grown like from here. It's epiphyte or what?
Xylotum.
Epiphyte.
Epiphytes. You usually see it on some rock, on the rock, on tree, but not actually on the on surface.
ground,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I never see it.
If this is a fast-growing plant, I can imagine this being used in like flower arrangement because it's such a beautiful.
It is
picture.
not really fast growing.
Okay.
Not that fast growing. And for in their family, they only got 2 species only in the world.
Okay.
A very, very small group of plants right now. Still exists on the earth.
But not endangered or anything.
Not endangered. Yeah, but their relatives all gone.
And there's like a pile of begonias just outdoors here. Pile like not really. I guess they're just kind of left
Ornamental. Just for
ornamental reasons.
Yeah. Okay, I forgot this rat's name. And there's another Nenabifloria.
Yeah. Are these like
Oh,
common?
this is another begonia from Lanyu.
Okay.
Phoenix, Begonia phoenix. Very, very hardy plants. It's maybe the only begonias we found nearby the beach.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. A lot of Rex type.
Yeah. Why are they out? Because they ran out of space, basically, right?
Yep. Oh, this is too much.
Or because they're so easy to care for that they can just like do their own thing.
At least they could be easier than those fragile species.
Yeah.
Begonia.
Because some we're growing indoors, some are growing in the greenhouses, and this is just getting like, I guess, pretty open air. Above it.
Because they are
They're
good
tough.
growing. They are tough plants.
Tough plants.
You see, here is not by pinnate, it's a pinnate, Angiopteris from, as I remember, is from Malaysia, but I don't know what species it is, but it's very amazing. I really like Angiopteris. Special ferns.
That's
Oh,
really
I
cool.
think you like this, right? I
Yeah,
think you will like this.
very much so.
It's a
Beautiful.
Piper palmata.
Well, do you know where it's from?
Panama. It's from the Caribbean coast of Panama. It's a very lowland plant, so it can grow under a very cold climate.
They look like an alocasia or an anthurium.
I think it would be really good growing in your place.
Really, it's tropical.
Yeah, it's really tropical. It is a very infamous plant.
Yes.
Infamous, not famous. It's Myconia.
Why is
It's
it
a-
infamous?
One of the most invasive plants on the earth.
Oh, but it's so
Yeah.
beautiful, and
It's very beautiful invasive plants.
maybe not a good idea to like just bring this in everywhere you want.
I think the people from Hawaii or Sri Lanka will really hate this.
But where is this from naturally? Do you-
I forgot.
South
I forgot.
America.
I forgot its origin. Maybe South America. Maybe South America.
It will be on the screen.
I will find it for you. I forgot
It'll be
it.
on the screen.
I forgot about
It
it.
is really beautiful, but so it's invasive because it's easy, it's fast growing. That's probably why it's
And easy to spread.
okay.
Their seed. Really,
Oh.
it's horrible plants. But it won't. I don't think it will do really well in Taiwan because the leaves cannot hold. The leaves really hate the.
Windy.
The leaves really hate the windy weather. After the typhoon.
Oh yeah. You guys are
Yeah.
very prone to typhoons here.
After typhoon, they were all gone.
Okay.
Okay, this is another hybrid, but I really like this hybrid. It is called Begonia Madam Queen. Why do I like this? Because it's very tasty.
Oh my
It's
god.
very tasty. I really like this.
Can you eat the whole leaf if you wanted to? Is it safe?
And what a waste.
Okay.
you may try it. It tastes
like
a
this.
little bit like green apple.
More sour than yeah, very sour. Sorry, I'm like eating it eating it alive. It's probably watching me right now, hating me.
Okay.
Are you sure it's edible? It is.
Begonia is not toxic.
Oh,
It's not poisonous.
maybe this is something that pet owners should keep in mind, that begonias are not toxic. But don't go eating your begonias,
Yeah.
except this one maybe.
I try to eat some begonias.
you-
sometimes, not always.
When you're hungry.
Okay, see another thing. See, there's some fruit right here for the columnia.
What a quick change of subject.
Hey, Let's see for this one.
Beautiful, yeah.
This is actually our red pigments to attract the birds in the jungle. When the plants is placed in the wild, they are epiphytes on the trees, and when the sunlight just come from here, and the bird will see the red pigments, and they will thought there is something like flowers right here, and they will find a plant. They will find the flowers.
What? That's so because there's no red on the top.
Yeah, there's no red on the top.
Yeah, it's fuzzy. This is a very peculiar plant. But you said this is the flowering that's
Already
done.
Already done. It's fruits right now.
very peculiar.
There's another begonias right here. Do you think it's begonia? I remember it's begonia foliosa something. Foliosa.
Incredibly shrubby.
If it is not flowering, maybe you won't think it's begonia. Yep.
Some pinguiculas here. And you really love these type of plants. Tell us more. What are
This
these?
is Primalina. These are Primalina.
Very flat.
Really flat. They are really flat in the wild. They grow on limestone. They just
Oh, that's why.
they just put themselves on a rock. There's not much plants like to live on those
On those
limestone.
rocks, yeah.
Oh, this is Primalina maculata. A really slow growing inflorescence.
Yeah.
Very slow growing.
This inflorescence very look like a lip.
Okay, for this kind of plants,
Yeah.
it need when the inflorescence is coming out, producing from plants, it need a very strong sunshine. But recently, it's not here, so their flower stalk is just stay really short on the leaves. Is a failure.
It's very fuzzy here. My gosh.
I actually found this new species around 9 years ago, 10 years ago, I forgot. And finally, they published it as Primolina purpurea.
Wait, you mean you found it like in the nature or in?
Yeah, and I told them I want to name it, use purple to name it, and they named it purpurea
Okay. Interesting.
because I like purple.
Where did you discover it?
I discovered it in Guangxi. Yeah.
Okay, so you've been to Guangxi many times, I think, because I think you mentioned. Okay. So it's like, do you do like expeditions there, or like how does that happen?
Travel.
Travel.
Something.
So you just bring a backpack with you and.
When I
look
was
for
in Hong
plants.
Kong. When I was living in Hong Kong.
Interesting. So you've been actually interested in plants for a very long time.
More than 20 years, almost 30 something.
Okay.
Yeah.
That means since you were a baby, because you can be more
when I was very small, very young. You see this succulent plant, right?
Yeah, is that a scale or pest on it or not?
No, just their own features. It is another Primolina. Yeah.
What?
They are the same.
So this
same genus.
and that are in the same genus.
Yeah, they are the same genus.
Actually, I'm not familiar with this, but the flower, I'm assuming, is quite nice or not?
For this species, some flowers like really big like this with white. This is Primolina ophiogoides.
Okay.
Oh, you like this? This is an orchid from America, South America. This is an terrestrial orchid. It's called Cycloprogon elatus. Really? Elatus? Elatus, yeah.
But the flowers are not amazing.
The flowers is, yeah.
Even, I mean, this is bent, but it's like not spectacular, I guess.
We only
Look at the leaves.
look at the leaves. Yeah.
Is this a difficult orchid or?
No, not difficult in Taiwan.
Okay.
See, this is its flower.
Yeah.
This
Beautiful.
This is traditional medicine of in China culture is Paris polyphylus. Polyphylus, which means a lot of leaves.
But that's weird.
It's weird. Yeah.
Like it grows like this?
In Chinese, it's called 七叶一枝花. You see, 7 leaves.
Yeah.
七叶. 七叶 and 1 flower.
Okay, so very cute. So this is how they grow, just like drip and then open with the leaf and then
with
flower.
7 flowers. 7 leaves
7 leaves.
and with 1 flowers. Yeah.
That is super cute. And how does it? So that's it. This is the life of the flower. It's just like that. And then
It got a bulbs. in the soil.
In the soil. Oh, so the bulb will keep
bulb.
sprouting new.
Yeah, and every year
Yeah.
like this.
Because normally we would think like a plant like this would just keep growing, but this is this is the end of the cycle.
Only two,
Yeah.
and last the flowers like,
Super cute.
and the flower looks like leaves.
Yeah.
The petal like leaves.
Do you know what the medicinal benefit is for roughly?
No,
Is it?
no idea. I
Not a traditional Chinese
no, I do
medicine.
not. I did not
background.
make any research on medicine. It is actually a species. It is from, I think it's Himalaya something. It's called Begonia Hamesliana. Hamesliana, yeah.
Is this
They are
common?
really pomades. It is common in Western country because it's from Himalaya and the weather would be will be better growing in Europe something.
Yeah, not in tropical places. You want to talk about that one?
Yeah. Oh, all the flowers.
Yeah,
all
we
around
come
on that
around.
one on the angle.
Oh, it's from the other side.
It is begonia species from Hainan Island. The South China Sea. Is I remember it is what's its name? Begonia palvinifera. Yeah, palvinifera.
It's very, very elegant and minimal for people who think that begonias are too showy for them.
Oh, you see the
This is-
Umbeculifera again.
Yeah.
And this is Wangiai. Oh, Wangiai. Got a really red back of their lips. See,
Oh my god, sexy.
really red. I like that back.
Okay. Interesting. And actually, you know what? I see this one here is quite beautiful.
This one?
But yeah, it's not in the best shape. But I'm assuming this turned dark over time, right? This red.
I'm thinking how to describe it. It's called Begonia kuii, Kui, kuii. Kuii is Vietnamese species. It is not hard growing, but not easy to make it in a really good condition. So it always their leaves are always like this.
Okay. Not easy to keep.
I remember it's the elevation is around 1,000 something, so too hot is not good for them.
And this one is really cute too. Look at, I mean, the leaves look quite average, but then
This species is, I think it's quite common right now. It's called Seismoria, but Seismoria.
I've heard.
But 2 years ago, they merged into the other species. It's called longiciliata, Begonia longiciliata, which means the filament is very long, but
Interesting.
with very
Very hairy.
velvet leaves. And when you grow this begonia under a very weak light, it will turn the whole plant into iridescent blue.
Oh, beautiful. Oh man.
This weird orchid,
Oh yeah.
we call it Olympic rings.
Oh,
Olympic rings. It is actually is a papiliolenthi
Oh my gosh. Okay. And by the way, Taiwanese really love collecting orchids. There's a lot of really interesting orchids and hybrids.
Do you see the plants before? It is see, it's so the flower is so beautiful. It is Columbia Purpurea vittata. It needs cool growing. Cool growing, yeah.
How
And
cool are we talking
Cool growing, not over 30, please.
about? Okay.
And it needs really strong sunshine, strong light, but cool growing. So it is not an easy plant.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
And is this like, well, do you know where this is endemic to?
And I remember it's come from Colombia.
Colombia.
I'm from Choco. It's
Interesting.
It's a Colombia.
Yeah. And that's the same, right? Similar?
Oh, it's a better. This plant is from better condition.
Yeah. I mean, it's not flowering.
it's still
it is
flowering.
flowering too.
Still
Wow.
flowering.
Beautiful.
The leaves is very bullet.
Yeah. The ones that I saw sold are more like this because it's closer to the pot. And this one's already jumped out of the pot because I guess it's
It's
so
a very old
old.
plant. It's quite
Yeah.
old plant. And the scientific name, the Purpurea vittata, which means the purple and yellow.
Flower.
The color. How do you describe this flower? The stripes on the
Stripe.
the
I don't even know,
flowers.
but this is really unique to flowers. The shape.
They're very big. Oh, you don't have a chance to take a look with this flower. It's also another Colombia minor.
We could insert the photo on the screen.
Yeah, the flower is really amazing. I like this.
Okay, beautiful. I really struggle with this plant. Can you tell us?
You're struggling with this?
Yeah, the Peperomia elongata.
It is cool growing. and
Temperate.
actually in this little nursery, it will be quite hot in the mid noon. Mid noon, maybe over 30 something or almost 30, 35, but it is quite cool at night, so it may be better for them to have a better grow. Oh, it's flowering, see?
Oh wow.
It's flowering.
Okay. So I should just give up because I bought it twice and I killed it. It's so beautiful though.
Forget about it.
Yeah, because it doesn't want tropical climate, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, ooh. Ooh.
What did you do? Oh, it broke it.
No, I didn't. Ow. Okay. You don't know what's
Once
this?
broken, considered sold.
Okay. Do you know what's this? Any idea? Okay, it's
Fern?
see the
Oh.
begonia flower right here. So
my
this
God.
is a begonia.
Interesting.
If I make it right, this is Begonia herbaceae. It's from Brazil, and it's in an epiphyte that grows on trees. Doesn't like the other begonias. Okay, maybe this is quite not really beautiful begonias, but
hang on.
okay, maybe this is maybe not really beautiful begonia, but it is actually called Begonia formosana, which is named after Taiwan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Begonia formosana.
Quick question. What does Formosa mean? Because everything here in Taiwan is called Formosa.
Because the old name of Taiwan island is Formosa. Iha Formosa is named after. It was named by the Portuguese.
Okay.
Yeah, they call it island Formosa.
All right, Alvin, thank you so much for your time, for showing us around.
Oh yeah, actually it's still a lot of plants right here. Yeah,
it's actually
I like this actually, but no.
This is Medinilla, right?
Yep, Medinilla.
It's too overwhelming here, but we cannot have
There's too much plants. There's too much to mention.
But give Alvin a follow, and he has a lot of interesting posts about plants.
Thanks.
And thank you for showing us around, taking the time.
Thanks for listening to my poor English.
Oh, you're fine. So I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye-bye.
See you next time.
Thank you, Patreon members, for supporting the channel. Should you consider joining as a member, the Patreon link is Sean from Only Plants. It can also be found in this video description. I've started producing bonus contents for members. These include plant hauls, plant shopping, and mini bite-sized adventures. The same bonus contents will also be unlocked for you if you join to become a YouTube member of the channel. There is a monthly membership fee as small as a cup of coffee a month. Simply go to Only Plants channel page and click join. Your contributions help me grow the channel, do better content, and have a better quality of life. For that, I thank you from the bottom of my heart.